evening, afternoon, depending on where you are. How you all doing? You're very welcome. Welcome to our quiz hour. Hey, William and Texas Ted. It's been a while. Good to have you all on board, and thank you all so much for your superb generosity. And the good news is that whatever we've been collecting, because of Dell, they're doubling up. Isn't that wonderful? So thank you to Dell, and thank you to all of you. Hey, Shamrock Solitude. Hey, Glenravel Guerriers. You're all very welcome. So thank you for your generous donations. Stay tuned as to how our money's being best used. So we've sent off some already to the Red Cross, doubling up with Dell. I have a meeting on Monday for some transportation more locally, where food and different supplies are being taken to Poland, to the border with Ukraine. So it's all being used very carefully. So stay tuned and thank you. And keep the donations coming in if you can in this dreadful situation. So anyway, let's get moving. Between now and 10, we've got our own quiz. We've got some famous nicks, some famous roads. Winners, Tardies, Deirdre's, some famous roads, famous countries, French countries, famous Nordic people. We've got a full course of connections. We've got a picture round, 14 famous doctors. And then with Ash Barty, the Australian Open champion, I thought I'd do some surprise sporting retirements. Countries with more than one capital, some movie anagrams, and famous people from their birth certificate. Hey, Stephen and Vanessa. Hey, Billy and Connor. Okay, doke. So, you know the drill. You know the drill. No Googling. And no answers on the feed. So when you get all excited and think you know the answer, just jot it down and keep it to yourself. Other than that, all is good. And at the end of each round, post your team name and your score. You're all very, very welcome. Enjoy. 3 famous nicks. Famous nick number 1. President of France, May 07 until May 2012. President of France, 07, 2012 is your famous nick number 1. And the whole quiz is on Facebook, YouTube, as well as our website. And if we play a few tunes after the quiz, website only if you're hanging around. So famous nick number 1, President of France, May 2007, May 2012. Hey, Team Dev. Famous nick number 2, a Serbian American inventor. Think American electric car manufacturer. So we're looking for famous nick number 2, who's a Serbian American inventor. And think perhaps American electric car manufacturer as a bit of a leg up. Famous nick number 2. Famous nick number 3. Famous nick number 3 is a Renaissance mathematician and astronomer. He formulated a model of the universe with the sun rather than the earth at its centre. Give me this famous nick number 3. He's a Renaissance mathematician and astronomer, and he formulated a model placing the sun rather than the earth at the centre of the universe. Famous nick number 3. 4, 5 and 6 are three famous roads. Three famous roads. Famous road number 1, a North London road. 1969 Beatles album is your North London road. Famous road number 1. Famous road number 2. Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe. Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe is your famous road number 2. Evening Isabel, or afternoon, I suspect. Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe. Famous road number 3. Place de Catalunya to Christopher Columbus Monument at Port Vell, Barcelona. Place de Catalunya to Christopher Columbus Monument at Port Vell, Barcelona. Famous road number 3. Place de Catalunya to Christopher Columbus Monument at Port Vell, Barcelona. 7, 8 and 9, bunches of 3, always. 3 French countries. Well, they're not French countries, but they're countries in the French language. 3 countries from the French. French country number 1, Allemagne. Allemagne. French country. Une. French country. Deux. Pays-Bas. Pays-Bas is your French country from the translation deux. And French country, or country from the French, toi, Maroc. Maroc, M-A-R-O-C, is your third country in French. Toi. Okie dokes. Your final 3 famous Nordic people. 10, 11 and 12. 3 famous Nordic people. Famous Nordic person 1. First expedition to reach South Pole. First expedition to reach South Pole. Nordic person 1. Nordic or Norse person 2. Your clue is the Emperor's new clothes. The Emperor's new clothes. Nordic or Norse person number 2. And your final famous Nordic person, Formula One Drivers' Champion 1998 and 1999. Formula One Drivers' Champion 98 and 99. Okay, so particularly in those old French countries, let's put everything up in writing, shall we? So we started with your 3 famous nicks, your famous roads, your countries from the French, and your famous Nordic people. leave those up for a few moments. Okay, so how do you feel you got on? Well, let's find out, shall we? Okie dokie, here we go. Here's your answers. Good luck. So your three famous Nicks: Nicholas Sarkozy, Nikola Tesla, and Nicholas Copernicus was your Renaissance mathematician and astronomer. Abbey Road, the Champs-Élysées, La Rambla in Barcelona, Alemania, equates to Germany, Pays-Bas, Netherlands, and Morocco. Your Norse people: Roald Amundsen, Hans Christian Andersen, and Mika Hakkinen. And you needed all your spelling on the money. Only kidding. Okay, so 12 points available. Give us your team names and your scores on the live feed wherever you are, out of 12 points in your first round. Billy on 9. Paddy and Breach quick out of the blocks, maxing out on 12. Hey Martin on 10. East meets West. Hey Jackie on 7. Carnegie Collective on 10. Billy and Connor on 11. Good start in the cave. Connor on the Facebook page. Hey Connor and the McShane family. 10 out of 12. Great start. Paul and Eileen on 9. Deirdre Mack on 12. Team Dev on 11. Let's Get Quizzical 8. The Glenravel Gurriers, who are on half power tonight, on 10. So you would have got 20 if you'd been on full power. Barking Mad on 11. Houston, no problem. Never is, Vanessa. And Stephen on 10. Good start, guys. Good quizzing. Out of the blocks. And if you're playing this on playback tomorrow, have a good Sunday. Okay, round 2. Round 2, a full course of connections. So, you know the drill. You know the drill. 3 bits of information. You join the dots and figure out what connects. Shamrock Solitude. Paul is with you now, not flying solo, on 12. Good cuz. Strong team. Connection number 1. What connects? What connects an American whiskey with a French and Spanish royal dynasty with a New Orleans street? Hey Rhonda and the Waltons on 9. So your connection number 1. An American whiskey, a French and Spanish royal dynasty, and a New Orleans street. Good. Your favourite round. Connection 2. What connects? What connects the song Fast Car with Thunderbirds, with there's 2 with Laurence Olivier? He holds the record for 9 Academy Award nominations in the Best Actor category. I'll just go through that one again, I think. So, with Laurence Olivier, He holds the record for 9 Academy Award nominations in the Best Actor category. So what connects that with Thunderbirds and the song Fast Car? Record holding Best Actor from a nomination perspective, alongside Laurence Olivier. Thunderbirds, Fast Car. Connection 3. What connects? What connects author of a famous diary, a European currency, and a member of a medieval Germanic people? So a member of a medieval Germanic people with a European currency with author of a famous diary is your what connects. Number 3. Connection 4. What connects? What connects a type of boot on your foot with New Zealand with the Battle of Waterloo? So your connection, please, between the Battle of Waterloo, New Zealand, and a type of boot. It was her second birthday on the 20th. Would you believe that? 2 years old. Wow. I'm only 2. Connection 5. What connects? What connects the East Riding of Yorkshire with the fuselage of an aircraft with Emu, a mute but highly aggressive arm-length puppet? What? So what connects Emu, your mute but highly aggressive arm-length puppet, with the fuselage of an aircraft with the East Riding of Yorkshire is your rather out there connection 5. Connection 6 of 12. What connects? What connects an Alice Walker novel / Steven Spielberg drama with a US military decoration with Prince's 6th studio album? So Prince's 6th studio album, a US military decoration, your Alice Walker novel / Steven Spielberg drama. Connection 6. Connection 7. What connects? What connects William Bligh with a chocolate bar with a reward? A reward, chocolate bar, and William Bligh is your connection 7. Connection 8. What connects? What connects to yearn with a carnivorous tree with Star Trek reboot movie series? So your Star Trek reboot film series, a carnivorous tree, and to yearn. Connection number 8. Connection 9. What connects? What connects a Michelangelo sculptor with the US presidential retreat with the second king of the United Kingdom of Israel? So the second king even of the United Kingdom of Israel with the US presidential retreat with a Michelangelo sculptor. Connection 10. Excuse me. What connects? What connects a member of a mythical race of female warriors with Jeff Bezos with a tropical rainforest? So your tropical rainforest, Jeff Bezos, and a member of a mythical race of female warriors. Connection number 10. Your penultimate connection. What connects? Of or relating to slalom or downhill skiing, a mountainous region, and formerly called Renault Formula One team. So formerly known as the Renault Formula One team, a mountainous region of or relating to slalom or downhill skiing is your penultimate connection, number 11. And your ultimate connection, number 12. What connects a 1989 cop movie starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell with legally recognised money with an Australian tennis player? So an Australian tennis player, legally recognised money, and your 1989 buddy cop film starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. Your final connection of 12. So let's recap on your favourite bargain man. I'll leave those up for a few moments. Your whiskey, French and Spanish Royal Dynasty, New Orleans Street, and so on. So, Billy, you're on 20. And I haven't even given you the answers. You're that smart. Here's your answers to your connections round. You all set? Yep. Did you get enough time there? Okay, so your answers to your connections round. Your whiskey, New Orleans Street, Dynasty, Bourbon, Tracy, Well done if you figured out Spencer and Thunderbird's family and Chapman. Frank as in Anne, as in currency, as in Germanic people. Wellington as in boot. Battle of Waterloo. Hull as in rod, as in Humber, as in fuselage. Purple as in rain, as in your Spielberg. Colour purple and Purple Heart. Bounty, Bly, chocolate bar and reward. Pine, Chris Pine, tree and to yearn. David as in camp, as in king, as in sculptor. Amazon, Bezos, tropical rainforest and your downhill skiing. And cash as in Pat, as in money, as in tango and cash. So out of 24, let me know how you're doing. Billy, 20. Barking Mad, 23. Excellent. Carnegie Collective, 22. Paddy, still maxing it out on 24. Shamrock Solitude, 24. Glenravel Couriers, 22. Martin, 22. The Waltons on 21. Team Dev on 23. Eurowalls Clan, hey Elaine, on 21. Good to have you on board. Gemma, Let's Get Quizzical on 20. Houston, No Problem, 22. East Meets West, hey Jackie on 19. Paul and Eileen on 20. Deirdre Mac on 24. Wow. And the McShane family are on 22 out of 24. Great scoring, guys. These are a smart bunch. Smart bunches, right. Okay, round 3. Round 3 is your picture round. And Billy and Connor in the cave on 22. And the chickpeas on 23. Marvellous. So we've got 14 pictures this evening. 14 famous doctors. 14 famous doctors. Famous doctor number 1. We're looking for the doctor, remember. Doctor. Okay, you got it? Shut up, Vincent. Doctor number 1. Doctor number 2. Doctor. Who's this doctor? Doctor number 3. Easy, maybe. Doctor number 4. Who's this? Doctor 5. Who's this? Doctor 6. Who's this? The name of the doctor. Number 7. And sticking with Mr. Ford, doctor character number 8. Famous doctor, doctor number 9. Who's this? Doctor 10. Who's this? Ten of 14. Your last 4 are potentially trickier. Doctor 11. Good luck. The doctor, remember? Number 12. From this image. Good luck. Two to go. Doctor 13. Who's this? And your final doctor, 14. The doctor, please. Okay, we'll do a quick fly through. "14 potential points would give you a cumulative aggregate running total of 38. So how have you got on out of 38? Well, let's find out. Your 14 famous doctors. So did you get the Incredible Hulk as Dr. Bruce Banner, Dr. Sheldon Cooper, Dr. Doolittle, Big Bang Theory rather, Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang, Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Dr. Ross Geller, Dr. Gregory House, Dr. Indiana Jones. Did anybody remember Dr. Richard Kimball, the Fugitive, Dr. Fraser Crane, Dr. Evil, Hawkeye Pierce, the image of Omar Sharif and Julie Christie, Dr. Zhivago, Dr. Strangelove and the War Room, Dr. Leonard McCoy. So how did you get on from your 14 doctors, giving you an aggregate running total of 38? Post your scores when you're done. Let's get quizzical on 32. Good scoring, Gemma. Comfortably done. Paddy and Breach on 37. Glenravel Gurriers on 35. Billy on 36. Martin on 36. Barkin' Mad 37. Let's get quizzical. Sorry, on 34. No need to apologise, Gemma. You're amongst friends. Paul and Eileen on 33. East meets West. Well done, Jackie on 33. Houston, no problem on 36. The McShanes. Well done, Connor and family on 36. Deirdre Mack on 36. Houston, no problem on 36. Billy and Connor on 36. Good scoring, guys. Well done. The Waltons on 33. Eurowalls Clan, well done on 32. Shamrock Solitude on 36. As we go into our final round, you haven't been at all rusty. You've been. Team Dev on 37. The Chickpeas on 33. Billy on 34. Carnegie Collective also on 34. Fandabadozy. Good as new. I think we've got everybody in, have we? Everybody in? Am I missing anybody? Team Dev on 37. Wow, she's close at the top. Your final round. So, first three surprising sporting early retirements-ish. All prompted and inspired by Ash Barty's retirement. So, sporting retirement surprise. Number one. Your clue. 1983. 11-time Grand Slam tennis champion. Retired at age 26. 1983. 11 times Grand Slam tennis winner. Age 26 is your surprising sporting retirement. Number one. Surprising sporting retirement. Number two. 1956. Going back a tad. Legendary heavyweight boxer. 100% record. Retired at age 32. 1956. Undefeated heavyweight boxer. Famous sporting retirement person. Number two. Surprising, kind of, sporting retirement. 1997, a Manchester United striker, aged 30. Who's that? 1997, Man United striker, aged 30. Kind of surprising, kind of early retirement. That's your three surprising sporting retirements. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Countries with more than one capital. Okay, so there's 3 countries. They've got more than one capital. I'm not going to tell you how many. Potentially, there's no controversy here. 3 countries with more than one capital. I'm looking for the capitals. You know what I'm talking about? Netherlands. Country with more than one capital, number 1. Netherlands or Pays-Bas. Countries with more than one capital, number 2. South Africa. How many? And name them. South Africa. And your third country with more than one capital, Bolivia. Name them. Bolivia. So Netherlands, South Africa, and Bolivia. Your countries with more than one capital. Seven, 8, and 9. 3 movie anagrams. Now, I should have prepared a slide, but I'll just be really clear. You will get it on the recap. So you're going to get the director, the year, and the anagram. Okay, movie anagram number 1. In Attic. In, I-N, Attic, A-T-T-I-C. 1997, James Cameron. 1997, James Cameron, In Attic. Movie anagram, number 1. Movie anagram, number 2. 2, the number 2. Scribble these down. Number 2, deal, as in cards. 8, as in number. Trays. So 2 deal, 8 trays. The number 2, deal, the number 8, and trays. Write it down. 2 deal, 8 trays. Additional clues. The year, 2002. The director, Danny Boyle. 2002, Danny Boyle movie. 2 deal, number 2, 8, number 8, trays. Trays. As I say, at the end of the round, you'll get it up in writing. Should have prepared a slide just for this, but I didn't. Danny Boyle, 2002, 2 deal, 8 trays. A lot of full rounds there, guys. Movie anagram, number 3. Heights Inn, as in tavern, inn. Heights, as in height with an S. Heights Inn, 1980. Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. Write it down. Heights Inn. Heights INN. 1980 movie. Stanley Kubrick. Movie anagram, number 3. Heights Inn. And your final 3 in round 4, indeed, your final 3 in this evening's quiz. Famous people from their birth certificate. So their birth names. 3 famous people from their birth certs. Famous person from birth cert number 1, Norma Jean Mortensen. Norma Jean Mortensen. Famous person from birth cert number 1. Famous person from birth cert number 2, George Herman Ruth Jr. George Herman Ruth Jr. Birth cert. Famous person number 2. George Herman Ruth Jr. And final famous person from birth cert number 3, Eric Arthur Blair. Eric Arthur Blair, birth cert. But who's that? Okay, well, let's put up your final round in writing, particularly those movie anagrams. So your sporting personalities who maybe surprised us all with retiring. Your tennis champ, 83, age 26. Your boxing champ, 56, 1956, age 32. And your Man United striker, age 30 in 1997. Your countries with more than one capital. I want you to name the capitals, but you don't know how many. Well, maybe you do. Netherlands, South Africa, Bolivia. Your movie anagrams, In Attic, 2 deal, 8 trays, and Heights Inn. And famous people from their birth certificate: Norman Jean Mortensen, George Herman Ruth Jr., and Eric Arthur Blair. I had my volume turned down. Bjorn Borg, Rocky Marciano, Eric Cantona, Amsterdam and The Hague, Cape Town, Pretoria and Bloemfontein, La Paz and Sucre. Well done if you got Sucre. Titanic, 28 Days Later and The Shining. Marilyn Monroe, Babe Ruth and George Orwell. There were 16 points in that. No, how many? 3, 6, 9, 11. 16 points in that final round, giving you a cumulative grand total for this evening's quiz of 54 points. So post your team name and your final score out of 54. Billy and Connor, the Frogs on 46. Good scoring, Billy and Connor. 54 points were available in that quiz this evening. So Connor and Philip, you might want to take a look at how you did. There were 16 points in that final round. Houston, no problem, 52. Paddy and Breach, 52. Bargain Mad, 53. Urawal's Clan, 45. East Meets West on 48. Deirdre Mack on 48. Martin on 50. Paul and Eileen on 45. I thought they make chains. So 48 out of 54. Well done, Connor and Philip. Where was I? Martin on 50. Paul and Eileen on 45. Thanks for tuning in. Keep those scores coming in. Let's get quizzical on 47 points. Shamrock Solitude on 47. Glenravel Guerriers on 50. Those capitals were tricky. Team Dev on 49 out of 54. But sure, it's not the winning, it's the taking part. Well done, the Waltons and Rhonda on 42. Team Dev, did I say that, on 49? And thank you. Carnegie Collective on 44. You weren't struggling at all. You weren't. You were just tired. Well done, guys. Great quizzing and great donating, and keep them coming in. I'll keep you posted during the week as we continue to pass our money across to those in need in this crazy, terrible situation. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Well quizzed. Well done. And stay tuned for any future broadcasts coming up. I'll keep you posted on social media. If any of you fancy a few tunes, I think I know one or two who do, you'll get me on the website in around 10 minutes. I think the last round was difficult for everybody, Rhonda, not just you. Well done, everybody. Have a great weekend. Take care. Look after yourselves. Lots of love. And music, people. Fancy a few tunes? Website, 10 minutes or so. Have a great weekend. God bless. Oh, put your clock